Hi, welcome to the Dally Diaries. Kristel here with you, and it's so good that you're here. Thank you so much if you're coming back for a second, third, fourth, 100th time. And if you're new, it's so delightful to have you here because today we are talking about one of my favorite indie brands, and that is Swedish indie brand Odens Eye. We're going to be looking at the Trick or Treat palette, which is in collaboration with Angelica Nyqvist, who is another YouTuber, and she loves bright and colorful makeup. The packaging of Odens Eye is always just incredible. It's always amazing. And this is no exception. The color's incredible. So let's open this baby up and see what's inside. So we've got, oh, these colors are right up my alley. Now, I don't really do Halloween. We don't really celebrate it in Australia, but I certainly do beautiful makeup, and this is that. Also, this is a very autumn-inspired palette, and I know that half the world is in autumn at the moment. So yeah, you don't need to be a Halloween lover to enjoy this palette. We are gonna test it all out. I'll have swatches for you, and yeah, without any further messing around, let's get into it. Woohoo! Oh, quickly, before I dive in, can I just give a shout out to Naturally Ingrid, who has pointed out that Tarte's Found Sealer appears to be back. It disappeared without any warning. It just sort of started selling out of colors and they never restocked. And now all of the colors, it looks like, are in stock. So this is excellent news for people who love this foundation. I am one of those people. I've used it for years at a time. My color is 27S Light Medium Sand, and Found Sealer is just a beautiful light to medium coverage foundation with a really lovely satiny radiance to it. It's not overly dewy, but it's just looks skin-like. It's beautiful. So yeah, thank you so much, Naturally Ingrid, for pointing that out. Now, to the palette. Let's dive in. We are going to use today a whole lot of colors, I think. First of all, look at this beautiful kimono that I bought. Isn't it so stunning? Oh, it's so pretty. Got it off Etsy. I'm loving it, and it's inspired me because I think this is gonna work so well with this palette. Let's put some primer on the eye first. I'm gonna use the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Original, so I'll quickly slap some of that on. I need to zoom you in a little bit too. And please ignore the dark brown staining around my hairline. I did my roots last night. And I'm always more concerned with actually covering my white hairs that come through than keeping my face clean. So the stainage will rub off. But I like to make sure I got all those stubborn hairs around the hairline. And this is what happens when you do your own hair. Okay, so primer on. I'll zoom you in and let's get into it. This red is so cool. I'm so interested in using that today. It's called Candy Apple. Okay, you know what? We're gonna start with that. We're gonna go big. Go big or stay home, because I'm at home. Anyway, I'm gonna take my little Tarte brush that I have here. Don't even know where it came from. Don't remember buying it. Must have come with a pack or something that I bought. But speaking of packing, that's what I'm gonna do with it. Oh yeah. So that's gonna go on the outer. Bit of beepage happening at the front. Someone's got his lawnmower out. Billy's chewing on a bone. Not a real one, just a plastic one, but it's all happening. Oh, yes, to this red. This is such a nice red. And here's why I like it. It's red, but somehow it's a wearable red. And I think it's because it has a light hint of an orangey undertone, but as well as being sort of almost a true red. It's hard to, yeah, it's hard to explain, but this is beautiful. And it's going on so nice and evenly. Oh, wow. Wow, I've really smashed that. That's gorgeous. Candy Apple is a winner. Okay, now I'm gonna just pick up my Sigma Precision Blender Brush. You would never know I talk for a living because I really struggle with it. It's got nothing on it. I just want to blend those edges a little, soften them out. But I'm trying to keep it relatively contained. So I am blending those edges, but try to blend them not too far in an upward direction. If that makes sense. All right, so I already had the original Angelica collab that she did with Odens Eye, the Hella palette, which I enjoyed, but I think I like this one even better, just the color story. But the greens in the Hella palette were so fabulous. So I'm really excited to see how the greens in this palette perform. Delightful. That's blended beautifully. No dramas, considering what a strong color that is. Now I'm going to take my little Odens Eye brush that I got in the mystery box earlier this year. I think it was earlier this year. And we're going to dip into the shade Cemetery or Vampire Fangs. I think we're going to dip into Cemetery. It's a beautiful warm brown with a bit of a reddish undertone. Yeah, we are. This is fun. Yes, loving this. I hope you're doing really well in your neck of the woods, wherever that may be. I love to hear from you. Love to know where you're watching from. We're having some really all over the shop weather at the moment here in South Australia, where I am. Yesterday it was so beautiful, like hot and sunny. Took Bills to the beach, was just in my happy place, couldn't wipe the smile off my face, had my headphones on. I was literally singing and dancing down the beach, and I don't even care who was looking at me, because I just felt so joyful to have the day off in the warm and the sunshine, and yeah, it was amazing. Yeah, that looks really cool. Okay, I might even put the lighter shade Cemetery, just a little bit of that, in the outer area as well. Okay, you can't really see that over the top of that red very much. A little. I do like the purple tinge that it's bringing though, that's pretty. Lovely. Yeah, so weather all over the place. Oh God, Billy just tried to scale the back of the chair and kind of fell off halfway. He's fine. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with the shade, what is this called? Jack-o'-lantern, of course it is. Remember when I was living in America, just, you guys go all out for Halloween. And there's pumpkins, carved pumpkins everywhere. Okay, that orange is going in the inner third. Gorgeous orange. This is too much fun. I feel like I'm in a good headspace at the moment. Been through a lot of a roller coaster over the last few years, and the mental health has been like, my hormones from my endo just all over the shop, but I'm feeling like I'm in a pretty good headspace at the moment. I'm single, but I'm not looking to date. I'm just looking after my health, mentally, physically, hanging out with my beautiful puppy, my family, my gorgeous friends, and yeah, just living that life for a bit. Okay, let's take, oh, that green. Oh my God, these shimmers look so incredible. I think I want to go in with the, I mean, it's so predictable, but I'm going to go in with the shade Trick or Treat right here. This is beautiful, this shade. It's like a burgundy with little golden pink flecks. Oh, I love this palette already. Yeah, baby. Oh, that is stunning. Look at that. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm gonna give this the lid space it deserves. I'm gonna take it 2/3 of the way in. Wasn't my initial plan, but it's just, it deserves that kind of surface. I want to bring it up a little bit over my natural crease so that it can be seen properly. That's so stunning. Are you kidding me? Okay. Wow. I just get so excited. All right. Now, before I decide what I want to do kind of in here, I think I'm going to do under the eye. And I'm dying to use some of these like greeny shades in the corner here. So I'm going to do it, whether it makes sense or not, just so you can see what they look like. Taking a Refa 12, I'm going to jump into this beautiful apple green here. It's called Poison. I guess like Poison Ivy. And that's going obviously along the lower lash line. That's a nice green. The greens in the Hella palette are beautiful as well. And different to these greens. I think this would be an amazing Christmas palette as well. I really wanted to pick up the Odens Eye Christmas palette, the warm one last year, but I missed out. And I've been devastated ever since. But I feel like this has maybe some similarities to that. Let's get some deeper green in there, shall we? Let's go for Cauldron. Taking this little Refa pencil brush, number 3. Giving that a bit of depth. Has anyone used the Wayne Goss kohl eyeliner pencils? Because I'm really tempted to try them. Oh my God, Pills, what are you doing? Oh, what a comedian. Now I'm going to go back in with the shade Vampire Fangs, this bad boy, and just with a little Odens Eye brush again. Okay. Oh, I'm seriously thinking I need a pad thai for dinner. I'm having a Thai craving. Been having it since Monday, so the fact that I haven't had one yet I feel is actually pretty impressive. Control of willpower. If only I had that when it came to chocolate, which I absolutely do not. That's where we are. And now I'm gonna take, oh my gosh, let's just put these on my fingers. Witch's Brew. I haven't swatched the palette yet as I'm making this. Oh my God, look at the shade, that Witch's Brew, that's insane. And then Crypt Keeper. Oh, they are beautiful. Holy moly. All right, I'm gonna put Crypt Keeper along my lower lash line. It's in an awkward spot because I wasn't planning on, oh heck, okay. Bit of fallout. Okay, now I definitely got some fallout from that shade, but I actually kind of like this smudged out look here. So we're gonna work with that and I'm gonna do the same on the other eye. But I do think maybe that one would be best with a glitter primer, and I might do that right now for the other lash line. I'm just gonna use the NYX one that I have in front of me. It started oozing out the side, so gross. Anywho, still works. Okay, so I'm gonna put glitter primer there. Might even do the same over here and just add a bit more beef. Bit more beef. Okay, that's definitely better with a glitter primer. I definitely recommend using one for that glittery shade there. 100%. I'm just gonna bring that down a little bit lower so it looks a bit smudgier. Yeah, I want it to look a bit smudged out there. Cool. Yeah, like that. We're not going subtle today, guys. All right, next I'm gonna take the shade Full Moon, which is this really pretty yellow sparkly one up here. We'll see how this goes without a glitter primer. And I'm just crossing that a little bit over the inner edge of the maroony sparkly shade we used before. I think, yeah, that's really pretty as well. Wow, that's really pretty. This palette is not disappointing. What a stunner. I'm bringing that up a little bit over the top here as well. I'm going to take this orangey shade again that I used up here, and I want to put that on the inner corner. What is this called? Oh, jack-o'-lantern. How could I forget? I want to put that down here, and I want to bring that to meet the green. I'm going to use that same yellow that I used on top, right in here. Beautiful. So it's a bit more precise. There we go. Yes, that's cool. Through there. And I'm going to bring that gold over the top of the green a little, just to kind of make everything cohesive. Wow, this is so cool. I kind of love it. I really kind of love it. But as much as I love that little pop of orange in the corner there by itself, I'm gonna, for the purposes of using this palette, take this shade right in the top corner here, which is called Mummy's Curse. Oh, might need a finger, but I'm dampening my brush. Beautiful. It's just got that extra level of brightness to it. But it has blended really nicely with that other yellow shade there. Feels. My goodness. Maybe we've got a parcel. It's always how I know I've got a parcel is when Billy goes off his nut. All right, so there's a little bit of fallout, but I think if you use a glitter primer, you'll be absolutely fine. I am gonna put some eyeliners on. Now, what's it gonna be? Also, I might just, before I do that, using my clean Sigma blender, just once again, kind of smoothing out all of the edges. All right, chucking eyeliner on now. I feel like it's a special occasion. We need a special eyeliner combo for this gorgeousness. On the lash line, I'm going to use the Melt Ultra Matte Gel Liner in Spliff, which is the brown shade. And I'm going to apply that with a Sigma angled liner brush. Love this brush, it's so good. Speaking of Sigma, I wanted to order the Beauty and the Beast collection so badly because that's my favorite Disney movie. But I don't think that they are able to sell the Disney collaboration palettes in Australia. Something to do with the licensing. And I am beyond heartbroken right now. I'm so devastated. I wanted that collection so badly because, like I said, Beauty and the Beast, my favorite Disney movie. And whenever I was younger and everyone's like, which Disney princess would you be? My answer was always Belle. I loved her because she's a humanitarian, basically. You know, heart of gold. But yeah, so I'm crushed. If you have the Beauty and the Beast, any of that collection, oh man, I'm just gonna live vicariously through you, okay? Sympathetic joy is what they call it, where you experience happiness because someone else is experiencing happiness. So I'm gonna embrace that. Gel liner on, and I want to put something in my waterline because I feel like it deserves it. So let's go with the KVD Beauty, although I really need to, oh, it's a wind up. Sweet, I don't have to sharpen it at all. Okay, let's use the KVD Radium Green and see what happens. Hopefully does the trick. Oh yeah, that's really cool. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. All right, let me put some mascara on. I'll be right back. Okay, that is how we are looking with eyeliner and mascara on. I think it's so cool. I'm so into it. Woohoo. You know what I keep forgetting though? I actually have in front of me these Silly George Girl About Town lashes and the Liner Bond Pro. And I know you're supposed to do it before you put your mascara and stuff on, I imagine. But I keep forgetting to do it, so maybe I'll do that right now. So I have the clear liner bond because I wanted to be able to use it like if I didn't want to go for a black eyeliner on the day. And so I'm going to try that. And these eyelashes, oh, why is everything always so hard to open? I know it's like great for hygiene purposes, but it's just a pain. I feel like I spend my whole life trying to break into plastic. Oh, such a first world problem though. I know I sound so spoiled and entitled right now. But you feel me, right? You know, the smart thing to do would be to get up and go get some scissors, but I am in so much pain because I did a Pilates class, my first reformer Pilates class, and I cannot even move right now. It's so painful. My quads are dead. They're just dead. So this is the Girl About Town lash. These are supposed to be like a demi lash, but geez, I have very small eyes, so these actually look quite long. These look like full length lashes for me. All right, we'll see how we go. I bought 2 pairs because they had I think it was like 50% off sale, and I've been looking at getting some of their lashes for ages, but I hardly ever wear lashes, so it's a big investment to pay full price. And so I thought, yeah, I'll bite the bullet when they had the 50% off. So apparently you just run it over the eye like you would any other eyeliner. It says you don't have to have a thick line. Might do one at a time. And it says to just go straight in as soon as you put the lash liner on. I thought these would be shorter. Oh wow, these are so much more dramatic than I thought they were gonna be. Oh my gosh, okay. I thought these were gonna be kind of like natural, but they really are not. Holy heck. Oh my God. No, I like my Ace Beauté lashes so much better than these. These are way too, I would never wear these. I would just never wear these. They're just way too extreme. I feel like Miss Piggy with the crazy eyelashes. I know some people love this kind of thing, but it's way too much for me. So I am going to trim that. So let's just remove for now. Oh, yes, that's so much better. Okay, so that was a bit of a fail for me. And honestly, I thought they were going to be so much shorter. They're long, like they almost take up my entire eye. So if you have small eyes and you think that you can order these Girl About Town eyelashes and they'll be just like the end, they won't be. I'm gonna have to trim those. Yeah, that's a shame. Oh, I'm so disappointed about that. But if you have larger eyes and you like a more dramatic look, then you probably would like that. But yeah, I thought it said on the thing that they were natural. The style was a very natural lash. Guess it depends on your definition of natural. Anyway, this is the look without lashes. Let me pop some blush and etc. on. I'm gonna go in with, I just picked this up. This is the Rare Beauty Liquid Luminizer in Transcend. Picked it up in their Sephora World Mental Health Day initiative that they had where they were donating all the proceeds. And it's untested, so I had no idea what the color was gonna be like. It's obviously a little bit darker than a normal highlight would be on me, but that's okay. I don't mind kind of integrating it. I think it actually does work once I blend it out. But if you're super fair, it's probably a bit dark. But I've been really loving using my highlighter under my blush. That's how I've been living my life lately. Yeah. Oh, see, there's my dye. Okay. For blush, I think I'm going to use one of these from my Danessa Myricks Dewy Lip and Cheek palette. This is Dewy Undercover. It's either going to be this one or this one. Let's go with this one to start with. And this is just a e.l.f. brush. Blush brush. The color looks disgusting in the pan, but it looks so good on my skin. Love it. I'm obsessed with these lip and cheek palettes, or cheek and lip palettes. I can never remember which way you're supposed to say it. That's so pretty. So, so pretty. And I have both of these. I have the Dewy Flirty as well, which I took away overseas and used every single day, and it just had everything I needed for my cheek needs. Okay, that looks great. I might even actually add just like a little tiny bit of these two mixed together. Just in the apple. That's so nice. Oh, that was a great idea, Kristel. Should have great ideas more often. Alrighty, and for lips, it's either going to be the Rare Beauty Joy or the Gwen Stefani Electro, what is this? Bubble Pop Electric Lip Gloss. Oh my goodness. In All My Love, which I've really been enjoying lately. What do you think? Let's do the Rare Beauty one. This is new to me. It's Joy. It's the tinted lip oil. And that is that. It's the finished look. So what do you think? I'm a little bit obsessed. I think it's absolutely stunning. This eyeshadow palette's so cool. Let me get the swatches up for you so you can see for yourself. Okay, thank you so much for joining me today as we played with this gorgeous Trick or Treat palette from Odens Eye with Angelica Nyqvist. This is such a fun palette, especially if you're someone who loves warm colors. This is your jam, just like it is mine. I think we made such a pretty eyeshadow look today, and I think the shimmers in this are so beautiful, as are all of my Odens Eye shimmers. They are such pretty sparkly shades. This purpley maroony color is absolutely beautiful in person, and the greens, this green is beautiful too that I put underneath the eye. I definitely recommend using a glitter primer for some of these sparkly shades, because you will maybe open yourself up to a bit of fallout action if you don't, but honestly, it's not a big deal at all. And considering that I just kind of smushed this one on without any primer, I think it could have been a lot worse. So yes, I give this palette a big tick of approval. Odens Eye make great quality products, and yeah, if you're in Australia, it's great because it actually only takes a couple of weeks to get here, so it's not, they really do ship things out at a good speed. And this will be a limited edition release, so if you want it, get it. Thanks so much for joining me today. Before you go, I hope you will consider subscribing. In fact, don't just consider it, do it. No, I would never be that bossy. But I would love to have you as part of the team. And please, if you could like this video, that'd be great. I love your comments. Love hearing from you if you have any recommendations. I'm actually looking for a really nice bright orange eyeliner for the waterline. I've been thinking about the glossier eyeliners. If anyone knows if they're any good, please let me know. And yeah, I'll be back with you very soon. Still heaps of fun things coming up right here on the Dally Diaries. Take care. Bye-bye.